Good morning, everybody. I'm out here in the garden. I went Saturday and bought my tomato plants. About tomato plants, 4 different varieties. Don't ask me the names because I don't remember. A couple of cucumber plants and some basil. So I'm going to put that out in the garden today. What I think I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment with, I'm going to put 2 tomato plants out here, and then I'm going to put 2 in 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to see which way does better, because she said, let's see. These are already good size. So she said, put them in the soil, pretty deep, on up to about there. So I think I'll be able to get that. But the roots do spread out, so I'm going to attempt to puncture through that weed barrier I put in there, that lining I put in there. I'm going to attempt to puncture through that with my little tool, and so that way, if the roots do need to go down deeper, they'll have room to go through there and spread out. So we'll see how this goes. Like some deer have already been out here over in that box. No, this box where I had some tomatoes planted around in here. I saw somewhere where it had been dug out, and I see some footprints around. They look like deer, so I gotta get my basil back in here because the basil keeps the deer out. Okay, that was my hole through my barrier for my weeds. I don't need the hole for the basil. The basil doesn't go down as deep. have a good hoe. Bury these tomatoes good and deep this year. See what happens. Put that basil right here. Cucumbers. I had 3 of these. I think I said 2 earlier. I had 3 of these. Okay. So I may end up having to put my little couple of red birds playing out here today. I may end up having to put my little tomato cage. I call it a cage. I don't know the technical name, but I may end up having to put my little tomato cage around these. I probably will go ahead and just stick this one on in there. This one has just about had it, but it's doable. And I'm gonna go get one more for my other tomato plant. And over here, if I can turn y'all without this phone falling off. Let me see. I'm gonna get it in there. Right there is some seeds that I put in there. I think it's a cantaloupe. I'm pretty sure that's a cantaloupe. But man, I mean, I just threw them in there. I had one, I cut it up, and I just threw them in there. See what's gonna happen. And so far, so good. We will see if the rabbits or whatever else don't come out here. I had rabbits playing around in that box last year, eating something, but initially that started out as my compost box, and I would just throw stuff in there out of the house after I had vegetables and fruit and all that. So I don't know what those rabbits were finding, but they were enjoying it. You know what? I got a second one of these. Oh, I didn't turn that one on. I have a second one of those little tomato cages or whatever they call. I got one up there on the deck. I think I'm gonna go up there and get it and put it on out here. So that way we'll be set. Whatever happens next, we'll be set. So I'm gonna go up here and get it. Okay, so I got my other little surround for my tomatoes. I'm gonna go back next week, next Saturday, to that farmer's market, and I'm gonna find out again what these varieties are. I didn't have my camera on me, my phone on me to take notes or film what she was saying. So I'll go back so I can remember what these are. Or actually, I may use my identifier on my phone. If I can find it. My apps seem to be rearranging themselves, and I can't find them sometimes. Let's try that again. I'm hitting something. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep. If I don't break the plant. There we go. All right. So I think we are ready with that. I got to get these other two into the dirt soon. I don't need this right now, so I'm actually gonna put a little 7 dust because I see some termites, and I don't know if they'll eat my plants or not, so I'm not gonna take a chance. Probably won't eat live stuff, but we're not gonna take a chance. Okay, so that's what I'm sprinkling down is some 7 dust. Renee Baker told me about that for my plants. It works too. Keeps all the bugs away. Okay, so we're gonna see how that goes. Oh, let me bring y'all. My garlic is doing good. My garlic plants are hanging in there. They're doing good. We will see what happens. All right, guys. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm gonna find me some more vegetables to go out here. So I got tomatoes, basil, and cucumbers over there. So I need to fill that box up, and I need to fill this box up. I think I'm gonna put onions over here since I got garlic. I want to put onions in this second box with the garlic. And then, I don't know, since I don't really have this box behind me prepared where these cantaloupes are, but I may put, since it's already starting with some melons, I guess I will flow through with melons over here and put some watermelon, and maybe some honeydew. I like honeydew too. So maybe honeydew, watermelon, and some other fruit over here. And then I have onions and probably put some herbs in here. Oh, I definitely want some squash and zucchini. I don't know if those are out yet, but I definitely want some of that. So I'll have more coming up. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.